God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
I thought I had to talk some sense into him.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you?
I got the
Don't worry,
cameras.
Even watchmen
Blew
are
off.
entitled to a break, except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
So, bring it on.
Dude, my gloves are dirty, man. Wow. Okay. Alright, just for sake of argument, I'm gonna put the rules up here. For those of you that might not know this game, you can pause and read the rules to your leisure. I'll move my head slightly to the left. Yeah, I already kind of know how to play this, so.
Got it for you right here.
All right. Got two ones and 2 5s. Oh, I meant to... Okay, well, whatever. That was kind of a bad hand for me. I forgot you can, like, select whatever you have and then... see what he does.
Finished.
700 now. No. 250. Now we're kind of getting like peanuts here, but not doing too good.
That's it.
Dude, look at this guy and all his 5s.
This'll be the one. Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Is he cheating? No, no. It's just I'm having some bad rolls. Oh, I didn't score on that. Oh.
That's it. Your turn.
No, not unless we get something real big, like a straight or something. Or we'll just win like that.
Curva.
All you need is 4 ones and you win. Oh my God.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night.
Oh,
Ringing the end of the
I thought
day
I
and
failed the
closing
winning
the
Fargo. I
taverns.
was like, wait a
Isn't it
minute.
still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during
God.
fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Oop. Let's go ring the bell.
The Lord be praised.
I thought we were gonna lose that game. I thought it was possible. Good luck, Intent. It's bad time for me to tell you that only one more roll and we lose. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Someone needs to ring Sento's bell. No. That will do it. 1 second. It's actually probably time for me to take a break anyway, because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I'm supposed to hit this. Okay. So we are starting a new game. New game of Chula. We start the second chap. There's 4 tokens back on the board. I think most... I know Tenchi... I don't know if Intent has one more roll. I wish there was a counter I could see, but everybody gets 3 rolls. So if you use the summon prayer Paula, or whatever it's called, I don't even know what my own redemptions are called. What is it called? It's called use pray Paula. That's what it's called. If you use that, you have 3 rolls, and that advances the game. All right, so ringing a bell.
I wouldn't beg you, David.
Don't think either of you have rolls? I don't like how I feel like I should have to like do that 2 more times. He did say ring it 3 times. That's 1 ring. Where whose house is breaking into? I'm on duty. Which house is that? I don't know which house that's coming from. Oh nope, down now. Oh, maybe it was just somebody was just hit the wrong button in their house. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine, citizens. Carry on. No need to panic. I'm on duty. It's all right. We're good. Everything's fine.
It's just a spot of bad luck.
He brought me a
There's
hat
worse things.
and said, make
Look around
something
you.
special with it. Ah, picky is he.
On patrol. We're on patrol.
Likewise.
I don't think they heard that alarm. No, everybody clearly heard it. Didn't you see all those peasants like stopping to turn to see where the alarm was?
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. no, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh.
Burn.
Is he here? What? Is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely
No,
are.
of course not. We're gonna
This
fight out
yokel
there.
needs to be taught his place.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Give that bastard something to remember you by. Go on, your grace. Show what war. Go on, your grace.
I'm gonna surrender. No. I can't surrender. Not allowed.
Ow. Here. Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn
We were just hugging.
Peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog. That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, your grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
No, wait.
Absolutely not.
No, why
So do
why
as
dra
I
why
command.
drag me into this?
It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not
I can't-
anymore.
Your responsibilities now are to Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility.
And I'm sure Capon will be a
Let's go.
fine
Tell
instructor.
the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Oh. Because, right, the game unequips everything. Speaking of which. Yeah, that's fine. Should have knocked him out faster and killed him before anybody arrived. I mean, there were a lot of witnesses, so I don't think that would have. I don't think that would have worked. All right, well, let's head back to our. To Teresa's and spend the night there. Then we'll pop up and we'll go hunting, and then we'll be basically where I left off in my dream last night. We'll be basically caught. We'll be caught up, which is nice. It only took us roughly 2 hours to do, so not too bad. Granted, I spent a lot of time like trying to figure things out and wandering around aimlessly, so. Hey, new level in vitality. We probably should look at our skills too. Pick a few perks. And hopefully after our little hunting trip, we'll have some time to just chill around here and do what we want. I kind of want to spend some time training because we clearly need it. Maybe at some point we can figure out where we're supposed to go exactly to find a horse. Other than stealing one. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to go to a different town, okay? Find one of their inns, like we have in the outskirts of this town. Just hop on a horse and just book it. And then profit. Right?
Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wager on the rat-egg tourney?
Huh? No, I'd like to go to bed now. Okay. Let's get some food. Bread is still probably good. Bread roll. Cheese. A hair of food poisoning. That's fine. We'll be able to give our dog some food on this trip. Hopefully we don't, yesterday we accidentally went to that tournament And that wasted the whole day. Then I had to run all the way back down. That was the other thing. We waste a lot of time running back and forth. So. I wonder if we can, like, make our own campsite. Or if we just have to, like, use stuff out in the world. He's asleep. He got a star in his name. And now, of course, we have our dog. So that would be fun to have him on the hunt. I don't know, will he go after rabbit? Oh, will he, like, retrieve the rabbit for me? That'd be pretty cool. Also be even better if he just takes out all the rabbits. I'll just sit back at the campsite. My dog will just bring me all the rabbits, and we'll, you know, that'd be perfect.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Whatever you say.
Take care now.
Or I could take Captain Bernard's horse. Yeah, it would be a real shame if he just kind of, you know, got pushed off the ledge here. That would be a horrible thing. Didn't you do this before, or am I going mad? I think you're going mad. Yeah, we didn't, we didn't stream at all last night. I had a dream about streaming last night, but, and it went kind of roughly like this, but...
About that business at the ale house.
Yes, sir.
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
So yesterday, what ended up happening, Dark, was we had a couple of cutscenes. I don't know if you were around for a couple of them that were just horrible with FPS, and it just bugged the crap out of me, and so it bugged me the whole rest of the night too. So I figured this morning when I spent the morning back in an old save trying to
This kind?
Yes. I've been hunting since
figure out
if you're not a complete
trying to fix
blockhead,
it,
you
which
might
I
learn
did,
something useful.
but then I
If you
just
don't
decided,
fuck
you
up
know what, we're just
entirely
gonna
today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion.
we're
at
gonna
hand.
pretend we
said, I
didn't
have
stream at
hunted
all, and I'm just
before,
gonna
it wasn't...
Chasing
slowly
bunnies with
but
a
not
pitchfork
like in a
is
rush
one
catch
thing.
up to where we were
Observe
before.
and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
So we're pretty much caught up, obviously, since we ended the stream shortly after. We were actually waiting for him to come back, so yeah. It was only the cutscenes. Yes, the gameplay was unaffected. So we just, I just decided, you know what, we're just gonna quick. It's better to do this than rather than like starting all over just because.
I don't know if.
But I think we've
I don't know if that's
we've
a
fixed
suitable
it. So,
topic of
am I riding a
conversation
horse?
for
No,
Hunt.
I'm not.
We're not hunting
I'm a
yet.
dog. I have to follow
I'd
behind
like
with the
to
other
hear
dog.
about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The humans attacked Skalitz and anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Was it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that. Well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
I'm not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out. We'll make camp here.
Oh, look, camp's already made. Great job, guys. Take your time. I got all day.
Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
You got it.
Coming up, sir.
At long last.
And you must be tired from that, all that riding you just did.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy.
Certainly act like
is
one.
just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say.
Good cover.
Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
Convenient.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hairs too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Wait until dawn.